Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Adrian, and today we're gonna go hike the Narrows in Zion National Park. You have to take a shuttle up to it, so that's where we're headed right now.
Hey, welcome to Zion, everybody. You know, the closed trails are lower airborne polo trail. They're out of the logs. The bridge got weak this last spring from having such high water. So the bridge is half a mile long. 1 mile long, and it's rated easy to medium. That's just because the rocks are so tall on each side. It keeps the shade in there most of the day.
Alright, we're about to get started. Apparently, it was suggested to bring neoprene socks, so I just bought these last night. So, we'll see how those work. Well, so far the socks are keeping my feet warm-ish. The water's really not that cold. I think the bus tour guide guy, his name's Russ, I think he said it was like 60 degrees. Some areas it feels a little cooler. Just went through some knee deep and it was cold. And these neoprene socks certainly hold the water in once it gets into the sock, but I think it might help keep your foot warmer overall. We shall see. I'm only about 5-10 minutes into the hike. All right, it's looking like it starts to get deep up here. It's a little frosty, so we're gonna find out what this is all about. That's cold. It gets worse. Well, I don't know if you could tell from this, but that was low chest for me, and I'm just over 6'1", about 6'1 and a half. And Russ, the bus driver, said that this was warm, like a sauna, he said. Nice. He said it was about 60 degrees. And so I can only imagine how cold this water actually gets. But yeah, don't underestimate the temperature of this water. Today is September 30th. It's 8:51 in the morning. Well, so far so good. I don't know what I think about these waterproof socks. I kind of don't like that they hold the water into the socks, because obviously it's going to get in there and then the water gets stuck in your sock. And then when you get out onto something dry, it can't drain. So I don't know, maybe it helps with warmth. It's just cold either way. My legs are cold, so we'll see, but so far so good. Not a whole lot of the hike so far has been through very deep water. In fact, it was just that one section. And although I've seen people wade into deep sections to take pictures, but most of it really is between ankle and knee deep, or just not in the water at all. I'd say, so far 70%'s been in the water. We've been hiking for about an hour. Definitely starts getting tighter the deeper in you get. We've been hiking for about 2 hours now, and it's pretty slow moving in the water, as you might expect. I would estimate our speed at maybe a mile an hour, maybe 1.25 through the water. It's tricky navigating, and it's cold, but it's really pretty. The deeper in you get, I think, the prettier it gets. The canyons get tighter the deeper in you get, which gives it a really unique feel. And you work for it. It's not really difficult. It's not really easy. It's just that the water, as you would imagine, slows you down, and the uneven terrain under the water. You gotta walk over that, it's slippery. Your feet can move and slip and dislodge, so you work for it, but it's beautiful in here. This is definitely a beautiful section here. There's a bunch of ferns growing off the rocks. Take a look at this. Yeah, it's pretty deep here.
I can't touch it.
Yeah, you might be swimming it. You can swim. Just swim.
That's the shower. No more narrow inside.
No, I don't think so.
Come on.
So this in my hot pocket.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. I just need somebody to hold on to because
Come
I
on.
can't move.
You're gonna have to swim it. Come on. Swim it. Push. Come on. I am a tugboat. It's hard. I can't swim with you on me. Come on. Okay, stand up. You can stand now.
I can't. Oh my God. Okay.
Woo. So after all that, we just swam through this. We see a bunch of people hike down over here. Now it's cold. There's a better angle of it. So people backtracked and they came up over that. So, the lesson to be learned is always look for alternatives. Sometimes it's just fun to send it. Come on.
Okay, I'll paddle this way.
It's getting deep, and it's getting deeper. I just got dry. I'm wearing my dry clothes. I'm debating whether this should be the end of the line. This looks pretty deep.
Yeah.
And take a look at this. So, I don't know. I'll think about this. I'm in my dry clothes now. I brought a vest, and I brought my rain gear. Always take rain gear no matter what. And always take a vest. Even if you're in the middle of the desert, in the middle of summer, take a vest with you. I was getting really cold. I was trying to dry my shirt out with my body heat, but we just weren't moving fast enough. We don't have really any sunlight. There's a bit of a breeze. Now it's just getting so cold. So I finally hung it on my backpack, and yeah, anyway, we gotta figure out if we're gonna keep pushing through this or not. All right, I think we found a way. We're gonna go there and then across, and then we can see the rocks there, so it looks shallow enough. And then we'll cross here, across the sand, and then that looks like a short distance, and then we'll see what it looks like on the other side. We just came across the river right here, shallow, knee, well, not really shallow, thigh deep, knee deep. And we came across to here, and we got hit by a warm breeze. And I never thought I'd say in the middle of the desert, I'd be glad to get hit by a warm breeze, but I am right now. It felt so good, because it's cold after being in that water. I don't know if we're gonna go farther or not. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But definitely want these clothes to dry while we've got this nice breeze, this nice area to hang out for a little bit. So, to be continued. All right, we're gonna head back. We just ran across a bunch of other hikers who came up the same way we did, and I was talking to one of them about the path, and they had to swim through that section too. So we're all united by the swim. But the last guy who was trailing the group said, "Do you know what time the storm is supposed to roll in?" And I said, "I didn't know there was a storm supposed to roll in." So given that we are, it's not really a slot canyon, it kind of is. I don't know, maybe it's classified as one. Either way, if a flood hits in this canyon, it's not good news. So slot canyon or not, it's not a place I want to be if it floods. So we're gonna head back. We were thinking about going to Big Spring, which again, I don't know if you can see the screen on this phone, but we're right there at that dot. Maybe you can see that. And Big Spring is right up here. But yeah, I've seen enough. It's been beautiful and it's been fun. Yeah, us too. Yeah, we're gonna head back too. Yeah, so the straggler in that group just said he's gonna head back too. So there's a bunch of other guys who, there's like, I don't know, 6 to 10 other dudes who were trucking up there, and they're like, "Yeah, we got a deadline." I was like, all right. Have fun. So I don't know how much recording I'm gonna do on the way back, but I might do some. Here we go. All right, so the second section where we swam was right here. Oops, it's right here. And now we're gonna see if we can make it this way to not have to swim again, because it was cold and unpleasant. So here we go. Oh no! It'd drop out, I guess, huh? How far did it drop? You didn't touch? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try to investigate this. I really don't want to dive in all the way again. I'm gonna see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it just drops out. Let's see if this works.
Yeah.
Somebody said to hug the wall super tight, you might be able to make it waist deep.
Alright.
And she just dropped out, so
Yeah.
I'm getting a feeling it's gonna be a swim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you can get. Yeah,
That wasn't that bad.
it wasn't too bad. There's okay, so like right here. Let me help you boys out.
Yeah. Dude, I think we're sending it back.
Are you sending it back?
Because I mean, if we're not gonna make it to the spring,
Yeah.
you know. How much further did you guys go?
We went up probably another 15 minutes, and then we ended up.
Same sites, right?
What's that?
Same sites, right? You see the same thing?
Yeah, it's kind of just looking down at the water the whole time so you don't trip.
Yeah.
But yeah, that wasn't too bad. You can actually make it there. So
Yeah.
Big Spring, I looked at my map and I think it was about 2 miles from where we were.
Okay.
So which is
So far. Still pretty far.
it's probably it's going to be at least a mile.
Yeah. If
At least.
earlier in the morning, I'd say let's do it.
Yeah.
We got 2 hours back probably. You know?
We've seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, you been to Big Spring already?
What?
You been up there already?
No, we haven't done it already.
Oh, but you've seen it, right?
Yeah,
Because
we've seen it.
yeah, you've seen it, yeah.
We've seen it.
Yeah,
We've
I
seen
feel
it.
ya.
We've seen it.
All right, well, I guess
Yeah.
we're all heading back then.
Yes, sir. We'll let you go in front.
Right on.
We'll catch up with you in a little bit.
Yeah, it'll be a good
It
time.
is pretty freaking awesome, though. You know?
Yeah, it's a beautiful place.
Absolutely.
It is a beautiful place. So the guy was right, hug the left. When I was filling your section, it just cuts all the way out. I learned my lesson from watching other people. This is where I went for the first swim, right here. But now we're gonna go up and over. I learned things on these hikes. Well, okay, made it. Got the clothes back on, dry, feeling good. And we're making a good time heading out. Like I said before, you're definitely doing work in this canyon, but it's like the views like this are pretty unbeatable. Some areas of the river are kind of gravelly and you can just walk and it's easy. That's not a lot of them. A lot of the river is very rough. There's what you expect in a river. A lot of larger rocks that you're walking over. It's hard to balance. This area right here is actually pretty smooth and easy. It's just kind of a gravelly texture. But that stuff back there, ooh, not so much. Ravens are one of the smartest birds, and when we were hiking Buckskin Gulch, I saw him flying up and down the gulch looking for food, and I'm sitting here eating the sandwich, and he was up on that tree. Oh, there he is. Now he's over there. They are smart. He knows where the food is. It definitely gets busier here the later you arrive, and the deeper in you go, the less busy it is, which is nice. So definitely recommend getting here early. I think the first shuttle leaves at 7, 7:15, 7:30, somewhere in there. You'll want to check, but catching an earlier shuttle in will help you avoid these crowds. The crowds are real. All right. Oh, there he goes. He's retreating. He's going the other way. Yeah, crowds, man, the crowds. The crowds. Don't wear Tevas. You do not want Tevas or water shoes navigating this terrain. I've seen a lot of people with Tevas and water shoes, like, I don't know, that you used to wear when you were a kid. I don't know how to describe them, water shoes. And you need support on your feet. You need to have support around your ankles, and you need to have your toes protected. A guy back there just fucked up his toe. He's wearing Tevas. It was all bloody and shit. So protect your toes. Make sure you have ankle support and stability. Having 2 trekking poles is a win. I didn't think I was gonna need them in the beginning, and I didn't use them, but then I started using 1, and on the way back I'm using 2, and they've saved my ass so many times from falling. So trekking poles and sturdy footwear if you're gonna come and do this. Well, we made it back to the paved part of the flat part. I don't think the whole thing's paved. It's right up here, and then pretty easy going after that. A mile left back to the bus. It is 2:59 right now. Look at him. Oh, he's aggressive. He's like, give me food. He doesn't even care. He doesn't even care. He's like, whatever. Yeah. I can see the parking lot, and I am very glad to be there because I'm noticing pains in my body that I didn't notice when I was numb from the water. Both my ankles and both my knees are feeling some sharp pains there. There's a bug in front of me. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out tomorrow. Back is bothering me too, my lower back. I have lower back problems, so degenerative disc disease, L5S1.